Today, tier list. Every single agent skin I'm gonna be ranking and listing based on how they look like. Based on how they look like, what they cost, and of course, the sleeves in-game if they look good and are comboable. And I got ye old trusty tier list up here, and we're gonna check it out. But before I start listing all of these, I'd like to thank today's video sponsor, which is Pirate Swap. Pirate Swap is a CS2 trading site and instant sell site where you trade skins for brand new ones or instantly sell them for real money. No more sitting and waiting for your skin listings to sell, since Pirate Swap buys the skins directly from you and pay instantly. They also have freebies where you can win skins from just trading and depositing using code Anomaly for 35% extra, or you can do the free challenges where you're rewarded with trading balance. So if you want to try out Pirate Swap, then please do so from the link in the description, and thank you once again Pirate Swap for sponsoring this video. Hey, okay, first skin we have is the Aspirant. He looks like this in-game, which is very bulky, and sleeves, they're so thick, they take up a lot of the screen. I'm gonna have to give this guy a D. He's $9 as well, so not the cheapest. Next, Dragomir Foot Soldier. He looks like this, he's about $8, and the sleeves look like just a normal jacket. If you want a jacket, I would much rather the Rezan skin, so this one has to get a C. It's okay, but not good. Phoenix Street Soldier. He looks like this, and he actually used to have a white balaclava, but for some reason Valve, they don't like white heads on agents anymore, so they removed it, and now he's black. And sleeves, they're non-existent because he has short sleeves. I used to love this skin when he had a white head, but now his head is black, and it's not that great because he doesn't look like me anymore, so I'm gonna have to put him in E. It's not really worth the money. Next, Phoenix Soldier. He looks like this, which is pretty cool. I like the Kevlar and the sleeves once again because he has short sleeves. They don't exist. For $5, it's decent. I'd put him at C. It's okay, but it's nowhere near good. Next, Chemhus Specialist. He looks like this, almost like a Half-Life character. Very bulky backpack and bag on his legs. And once again, super thick sleeves. Not the greatest one. I'm gonna have to put him on the same rank as the other one. $12, by the way. Next is the Biohaz Specialist. He looks like this, very similar, also very bulky, and sleeves are basically the same. I'm gonna have to put him at D as well. Jungle Rebel, pretty expensive at $23, but very iconic. And once again, short sleeves, so no sleeves in game. I'll put him at B. He's a pretty good skin. I could see myself using him. B Squadron Officer. I really like the dark camo full outfit he has, and the sleeves are very cool. For only $13, this guy has to be in A tier. Not the best, but definitely worth buying. Phoenix Enforcer. It kind of looks like you didn't pay for it. This looks like a normal agent. Not my favorite. That's why he goes in the E tier. Yeah, it's not good. First, woman skin, Trapper Aggressor. Looks like this. Feet check. Big titties. And sadly, no sleeves. In my opinion, is this one worth $24? Hell no! This is D tier. It's not worth. Next, Primeiro Tenente. The Brazilian skin, which looks like this. Pretty cool Brazilian flag. So if you're from Brazil, you know, that's very cool. Also looks like he has patches on by default. And the sleeves are very nice bright green camo. He is, however, $52. I will put him at B- tier, and the minus mostly is from the price being so expensive. After that, we have the Ground Rebel. Even though it's only $9, not really worth buying because he looks so basic. Ground Rebel gets a D tier. SEAL Team 6 Soldier once again has the patches of a dead frog and the American flag. Oh, say, can you see? This skin is pretty bulky, especially on the front here with all the extra magazines and scissors for foreskin cutting. Sleeves are decent, but not super unique. $12 though, it's pretty decent. He gets C tier. D Squadron Officer New Zealand. This render is a little wrong though, because his eyes look very yellow, when in reality in-game they're more red-orangey. Flag patches from New Zealand and a very cute kiwi bird, and the sleeves are amazing. amazing. Almost full black camo, very comboable with anything. He is very expensive though, $88, but in my opinion, it's worth it. I'm gonna say it, this is the first S tier. This is such a good agent. This is a very good skin. Next, Third Commando Company. Very similar to the SEAL Team 6 soldier, and the sleeves are pretty unique because they have this red color as well. $12. It's a decent skin. I'll put it at C tier right next to the SEAL Team 6. For the last blue agent, we have Operator SWAT. He looks like this, which is actually pretty recognizable. However, the sleeves are not that unique. They are just kind of green, grayish. $10, not too much. This is a C tier agent. It's pretty okay. Next, for the first purple, Tree Hugger Farlow. Also a woman skin, and the sleeves are pretty decent, even though they're thick. I like that you can clearly see the material it's made of. Face camo is also pretty cool. $16. Yeah, it's a B tier. It's pretty good. It's worth the money. And woman, breasts. Sus Lieutenant Medic, very bulky, has a fucking full-blown defib whatever kit on his back, which is weird. And also, it looks like he has a little bit of Down syndrome. And of course, the sleeves are very big. $10 though, I'll have to give it a D tier. Officer Jack Beltram, very unique. Even though he is on the bulkier side and has a big old baton on the back, he's got some patches on him as well, and the sleeves are also very big. $15. I'm not gonna put him at D tier. This is actually a C tier because he is pretty unique. Sergeant Bombson. This is one I don't see too often in game, but he does look pretty giga chad, I'm not gonna lie. Sleeves are, however, huge. $14. I'm gonna put him at D tier as well, but it's like a D plus. One of my favorites, Blueberry Buckshot. He is one of the most unique agents, at least that's purple quality, in the game. His entire outfit is this like blue-white camo. He also comes with what looks like that dead frog skull patch. And in-game, he has the most unique sleeves because they are blue camo. For only $13, this is the easiest S-tier agent that I can pick. Next, Trapper. I think this is also a woman skin. Toes out. The one thing I really like about this agent, though, is the shamar on the head. Very cool. Looks like tiger tooth pattern, but sadly, no sleeves in-game. For $28, I think this headscarf is unique enough to put it at a B tier. Colonel Mangos Dabisi, insanely unique skin. There's not many black characters in CS, and this is one of them, and he looks like a straight up warlord. Very cool. No unique sleeves in-game, but he is black, so that is different than the normal player model. For $29, I think this one is probably a B or maybe B plus tier. Next is Van Heelen. He looks like this and is obviously a medic. He's got that red med kit here, but what's crazy is you can't heal in CS, so what's the point of having a medic skin? Sleeves aren't unique either. For $10 though, it's decent, but I think he has to be a D tier. It's not cool enough to justify a better score. Next is Slingshot. This model is the same as many cheap agent skins, but here the colors are what makes it unique. The red color of his shirt and his balaclava with that stripe through the middle, the Medusa on his back, and of course, on his pants, it says Slingshot, which is very cool. The only thing that's sad is that he doesn't have long sleeves, because in-game, even if you combo this with the Slingshot gloves, which are obviously supposed to, you don't see any color from the agent skin in-game. $9 is cheap for him though, but honestly, it's still a C tier at best. Next is Getaway Sally. Also a woman skin, pretty cool with all the magazines on her chest, and on the back here you can see a pretty large duffel bag. Now this makes it a bit easier to spot you if you're using this agent in-game. Sleeves are very nice though, but we're gonna see these sleeves are not unique and are much better on another agent. And the fact she is $110 puts Getaway Sally at a D tier. Next is Little Kev. Very, very giga chad. It looks like my friend Carlson. Fully shaved head, big old beard, no sleeves though. $33 is pretty expensive for a no sleeve skin, so he gets the C tier, which is okay. Next is Dragomir. I didn't realize there were two different Dragomir. Dragomirs. I'm not sure why we need two. The only difference is the slight color change. Sleeves are decent though. I like the red color from the undershirt and the jacket as well. I'm gonna put just Dragomir at B. Then we have Marcus Delro. Pretty basic, I think. The sleeves also look, I think, identical to the FBI SWAT skin, so it's okay. I'm gonna put him in C tier. It's an okay skin. Next is Buckshot, the green version. This one is basically, I think, the exact same model, just with green color instead, but it makes it look so much more boring than the blue one. This is a D tier skin. It's not good. Next one is Maximus. The only thing unique is his head, and the sleeves look just like the same as the Dragomir skin. For $11, this has to be a D-. It's not good. Then we have Osiris. It's got this like tiger vibe with the scarf here and the art on his back, you can see. But I feel the overall color scheme is too basic, and the fact that there's no sleeves is also sad. I'm sorry, Osiris, you probably have to go in the E tier. I'd rather use one of these skins than this because it looks a little more unique. Starting off with the pink skins, we have 2x McCoy. Pretty similar to the other one I showed you, the Buckshot one. I guess the yellow scarf kind of sticks out. Sleeves don't look good either. I'm sorry, Mr. 2x McCoy, you are a D skin. Then we have First Lieutenant Farlow. Same as the Tree Hugger, but a different colorway. This one looks so basic. There's no black face paint. Not great. The sleeves, however, are pretty cool in the fact that they're light blue, but once again, they are very bulky. Also a D skin. Next is Rex Crikey. He looks like this and has a very bulky, I guess, breather, like underwater thing on his chest, and also on his back, he's got his flippers, which overall makes this agent model be very big. And to top it all off, he doesn't have sleeves. It's another D skin for me. Next is a Rezan the Red Shirt. Very small model in terms of not having unnecessary shit. Very cool head and face. I like the haircut and the red color from his red shirt here and his sleeve, one being red and one being black. Very cool agent skin. For only $9, this has to be an A tier skin, almost bordering on an S tier. Next is 2x McCoy US Air Force. This skin, I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm a hater. It's so boring. It's a pink quality skin. It's got a non-unique head, and the color scheme, it's just horrid. Do you see how bad it looks? And the sleeves are also a disappointment. This, I think, has to be my first F tier skin. It's just bad. Kemhas Kapitan, very bulky, but I kind of like it a lot more than the other ones because of this sick blue gas mask that he has, and the colors on the visor is also very nice. Sadly, the sleeves are not unique and also very bulky. It has to be a C tier. Then we have Professor Shahmat. How do you say Professor Shahmat? He looks incredibly old with the white beard and this handlebar mustache. I just wish they focused more on the pattern camo that he has on his scarf, because having this on like sleeves or having that on the armband and just further incorporating that would be very cool. Sadly, rolled up sleeves, so not unique. I'm gonna have to put him in the D tier. It's kind of D-, but it's okay. Then we have the first and only pink quality Daryl, Bloody Daryl the Strapped. Of course, he has that nice golden watch, which you also can see in game. Overall, a very cool gold accented shirt and face mask that looks kind of like a snake. $38 is pretty expensive, but I'm gonna have to put him in A tier. Then we have Safecracker Voltsman. She has no breasts. I swear to God, my titties are bigger than hers. Sorry. A very nice purple Karen haircut. However, one of the big downsides, in my opinion, with this agent skin is the huge duffel bag and like welding mask that she has on her back, because this makes it so easy to spot in game. She's $25, and I actually like this skin to a certain extent, but the huge bag and the fact there's no sleeves has to put this in a D tier. Then we have Rezan the Ready. He looks like this, and it used to be one of my favorite agent skins just because of this jacket and the color of it, which is very nice with the flower embroidered on the back. Head is not unique as well because there's two Rezan skins, but I really enjoy the sleeves, one which is this wine red color that you can see in game. Only $10 as well. This has to be an A tier skin, just like the other Rezan skin. Then Black Wolf. He looks like this and also has a unique head with a hipster man bun and a nice little beard, but the color palette pattern is very muted and the sleeves just look like a leather jacket. I think the price of it bumps it up to a B because it is only $8. The Giga Chad Arno the Overgrown. He looks like this, very big, strong, and muscular with a tank top and a necklace, some face paint as well. And even though his arms are obviously very strong, muscular, and hairy, in-game, it's just the normal sleeveless arms, which is sad. Almost $30 as well, in combination with the not sleeved arms D-tier skin. Elite Trapper Solman also kind of looks like a warlord, but one from Miami Beach. My favorite part about this skin is the flowery shirt, which is actually insanely good looking. $40, however, very expensive. He still definitely gets a B tier. It's worth having him even though he doesn't have unique sleeves because of the shirt. Finally, number K. Very well-dressed gentleman with a big duffel bag on his back, but the main part being the fact he has a big-ass condom on his head and a ciggy in his mouth. You get the same exact white sleeves with number K as you do with Getaway Sally. And number K is less than half the price, only $50. This is an obvious S-tier skin. And the last pink, Michael Cyphers. He looks like this, a nice gray-colored skin and a little Asian man. Other than that, very colorless skin. I guess this is what every skin looks like if you're furious. And in-game, the sleeves are pretty basic. I do like the sleeves though, they're easy to combo with. This is a B-tier skin for me. Finally, onto the reds with Chef Eskadron Rukad. She's got a pistol on her like front. It's pretty unique and a little ponytail thing. Sleeves, once again, very basic. $20, this is a C-tier skin. It's better than most bulky skins, but it is still a little too big. Next is Davida Goggles. She looks like this in the full wetsuit, which I don't like because look at the back. Huge air tanks, flippers, huge breathing thing on her chest. It's way too bulky. Sleeves in-game are, however, pretty cool because they are pretty skinny. $51, pretty expensive. This is a C tier. Then we have Vipa, Sister of the Revolution. She looks like this, is $48 and is very, very unique. Jungle fighting woman with tattoos and face paint. And if you look at her arms, you can see some tattoos, which are very cool in-game. Even though she is pretty expensive, this is an A tier skin for uniqueness and cool sleeves. Next is Frank Wet Socks, wetsuit and so much gear on him. Sleeves are the same as the Davida goggles, which are cool and skinny. $42. This has to be also C tier, both of these wetsuit skins. Crasswater the Forgotten. This is a very, very cool skin, but there's another version that I think is cooler. Still unique face with a blind eye, basically looking like Hikes, and you can see all his arm and face, he's got like burn scars. Sadly though, even though he's obviously very unique arms, they are the standard ones in game. $26, I'm not gonna lie, this is a D tier skin. It's not great. But then we have the other version, medium rare Crasswater. It's the same guy, he just doesn't have a shirt on here and has full like black war paint all over his chest, and you can see the scar in full effect. But once again, the sleeves are standard. Extremely disappointing. He's not gonna get D tier like the other version, he gets a C tier because he does look a lot cooler, but for a red skin, having no sleeves is a no-go. Sir Bloody Daryl Royale. He looks like this, one of the Daryl skins with the same watch and bracelet, but this is my personal tied favorite for the Daryl, this and the Miami one. I really like the face, the gold black mask, and the fact that he's got the crowns all over his outfit. Once again, you can see the sleeves, they're the same as the other Daryls. $51, in my opinion, this is an S tier skin. It is really good, and I play with this one most of the time. Then we have Commander May Dead Cold. Pretty bulky blue police outfit. Unique head though, and also hairpiece, which is very glitched here, and very boring sleeves. For $21, it's a decent woman skin, but there are better. I'll put her in a D tier, actually. Yeah. Then we have Loudmouth Daryl. He looks like this with a big grin on his face, and you can see the spades in his forehead. Overall, the color scheme is red, but one thing many people don't know is that the watch and his bracelet, while they appear very gold gold and yellow here, but when you actually go in-game, you can see it's not normal gold. The watch and bracelet are rose gold, which means they're more red, right? Here you can see on the bottom is the rose gold loudmouth, and on the top you have the normal gold watch and bracelet. You can see the difference. It's expensive at $71, but since Loudmouth Daryl is the only Daryl in the game that has a rose gold watch and bracelet, he's an S tier. Even though I don't like his face and color scheme that much, it's still super cool to use in game. Next is Miami Daryl, and he fits very well with, for example, Vice gloves and has a flowery shirt similar to the one we looked before. Miami also has the normal gold watch and bracelet, and in game they look standard. This, in my opinion, is such a staple piece of agent skins. It's an S tier by default. Next is Elite Mr. Muhlik. It's a pretty cool skin overall. I just feel there's so many people using him in game, you get kind of tired of it. No unique sleeves, which is a huge minus. $11, but still he gets only a C tier because I'm kind of tired of seeing him. Next is Skullhead Daryl. Same normal Daryl skin, but he's got a skull on his face mask instead and a more dark black color palette. Skullhead Daryl is not my favorite, so he gets a B tier. It's a pretty decent one, but there's so many other Daryls that are much cooler. For the final Daryl, we have Silent Daryl. He looks like this with a full black mask, X over the mouth, and I guess his kill count on the side of it. But my favorite part of this skin, Silent Daryl is the only Daryl that has silver watch and bracelet. In game, they look like this. You can see they are obviously silver, or I guess white gold. Either way, it looks very cool and different from the other Daryls. That's why Silent Daryl also gets an S tier. All of these unique Daryls, I think, are very cool, with the subtle differences in, for example, watch color. Down to the last three, we have Special Agent Ava. I think this was the first woman skin ever in CS, so it is pretty basic, but because it's so basic, it's also very classic. Sleeves look great in game in combination with, for example, Field Agent gloves, and at $19, it's pretty good. I'm giving Ava an A tier. Next is Commander Ricksaw. Once again, I don't think it's a unique face, and the color scheme is not great. And I used to really like Ricksaw because he was one of the few CT agents that didn't have any sleeves, but for whatever reason, they recently added his sleeves in-game, so now it doesn't look good at all. I'm sorry, Mr. Ricksaw. All these things considered, you're an E-tier skin. Not great. And for the final one, Dr. Romanov. He looks like this, and he basically looks like my dad. I love the jacket, the way he looks kind of evil and has this one up, you know? And his jacketed sleeves are decent. Mr. Romanov, you get a C tier as an agent skin. And there we go. That's every single CS2 agent skin listed in a tier list, what I think about them, the pros and cons about each skin. Am I happy with my ratings? I think so. Honestly, I would bump this one down to an F tier just because it's so basic and not worth having. Overall, yeah, I think I'm happy with these ratings. So thank you for watching. I'm fucking sad now because I basically just spent an hour rating grown man Barbie doll clothes for an hour. Whoop him!